Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and welcome to Beauty and the Bullies. I wanted to do something more wearable for you guys today, especially for those of you who work like office jobs, nurses, people basically who can't wear like fun crazy makeup to work every day. Because while that's true for me, I know most of you can't. So this by no means is like a quick tutorial. I'm pretty sure I'll say this again later, but if you want to see something that's more like you're running out the door and you need to just like slap something on real quick, let me know. I'd be happy to make a video for you about that as well. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so to get started, I'm going to be using my MAC Pro-Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation and Maybeline Fit Me. Oh no, it's not sand. It's rich tan and bronze. Whatever. Just gonna mix it to get the right color. This is on my face. Down my neck a little bit. And buff it out with my Morphe M439. Oh man, that looks really dirty. Doesn't look that dirty to the naked eye. Buffing it in circular motions, and then dragging it down in short downward strokes. It's gonna keep it from pulling your peach fuzz up and making you look really furry. I feel like this is too bright. This is too bright. Jesus. It took me long enough to figure that out. Alright. Next I'm going to be using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. Put that under my eyeballs and stripes. So it blends into my foundation more smoothly. Only concealer I've tried so far that like covers everything without caking or like separating, and my fine lines around my eyes without having to set it with powder. So that's why I like it. Go in. This brush doesn't have a name, but it's like a pointed kabuki stippling brush kind of thing. It's just a good shape to like get into the corners of my eyes. I'm going to use my Pixie bronzer. This one's almost gone, but I have another one, so it's okay. I had enough, what am I doing? Enough reward points, so I went ahead and ordered it, and it was free. That under my cheekbones. It's gonna act as like a softer contour, because I don't think I'm gonna actually like really go back and contour everything today. Because again, this is day wear. I'm not trying to like be beat to the gods or anything. I am going to take a little bit of the bronzer on my pinky, just like that, and put it in between the two lines that go down your lip. It's going to make them appear a lot fuller, especially whenever we highlight that Cupid's bow. This is the E.l.f. Golden Bronzer. It is far too light to be a bronzer for me, but it's like a little quad. It has a bunch of different colors. I'm going to be using this lightest shade to highlight my face. It's really soft shimmer, so it's not going to be like super bright and in your face. But I'm going to take my Smashbox fan brush and apply it to the tops of my cheekbones, under my eyes, and up my temples, like always. So you can still see it, but it's not like I'll put it on and you immediately know it's there, like with my Kat Von D shadow that I've been using until this point. I'm just going to put a little bit at the very tip of the nose, where the ball of the nose would be if I had like less enough planness. Just for a little bit of variety, I'm not going to use my favorite blush today, but this is a really great little blush palette by e.l.f. It's $6. It's also a quad. It might have even been $3. I don't really remember, but it has like an orange, a plum, if I can point to the right thing, pink, and then like a shimmery coral. I'm going to mix the orange and the plum, just that and both. Don't blow on your brushes if you have clients. Only do this on your own face. These blushes are matte. But I like that you can mix them together and get your own like perfect blush shade and not pay like $16 for each blush. Which is a relief. Yeah, just a little flush of color. They stay on fine as long as you set them with the setting spray. There are certain things where you like do need to spend money and certain things that you can kind of cheap out on. This is one of those things. Alright, I'm gonna go do my brows and one eye off camera, and then I'll be back to show you the eye we're doing today. Alright guys, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna be able to hide like the finished side the whole time I'm doing this. I'm gonna do as best I can, but you're already thinking now. Anyway, I also told you last time that as my hair color fades, I'll start using a more appropriate brow gel for my hair color. So this is NYX Eyebrow Gel in Blonde. That's what I use today. It's a lot more natural of a look, and I like it. Another new product I'm using today is NYX Proof It eyeshadow base. It's like a waterproof eyeshadow primer, and I tried it for a couple days because I didn't want to like use it in a video and then end up hating it and have you guys spend like $8. The lid with the wand first. I'm gonna go back with my finger, buff it out. If you have talons on your fingers, you can use a like little stippling brush like the one I used to contour my nose with. It'll work just fine. I know I preached a little bit about eyeshadow primers in my first video, but if you are using an eyeshadow primer and like it's not working for you at all, like you feel like it's better without, try using either more or less than what you're currently using, because that'll make a big difference as well. It's all about getting like that perfect consistency of a primer, and like it's not working for you at all, like you feel like it's better without, try using either more or less than what you're currently using, because that'll make a big difference as well. It's all about getting like that perfect consistency. I know I said I wasn't going to use high-end stuff today, but I'm going to use a little bit. I'm going to use Banshee by Kat Von D Star-Studded Palette. It's just a matte, like bone color. It's a good brow bone highlight. What am I doing? Thought I used the mirror one. Doesn't work with that. Okay, I'm going to go right under the brow bone and just pat that on with a flat shader brush. Brushes are dirty because I just used them. Next I'm going to be using my Luxie 205 tapered blending brush, and ColourPop Play is my transition color. This peachy shade that I've like used the crap out of. I hit pan, I swear to you, like 2 weeks after I bought it because I use it every single day, but it's lasted a really long time. Ordered that back in June or July. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in the crease with that. Just windshield wipers back and forth. Doesn't have to be really neat. Just using it to help create a gradient and kind of give your socket some shape. Next, I'm gonna be going in with my Morphe C shader brush. This is weird. It's like all off to the side. this one. And this little NYX Eyeshadow Trio. I got it in my Ipsy bag. Sorry, that's eyeshadow. Don't worry about that. So I don't think you can actually buy this specific one because it's like an Ipsy exclusive or whatever. But you can get NYX at Target and Ulta, and it's really affordable, and they're decent shadows. They're a little chalky sometimes. It just depends on the formula, like whether you get their foiled shadows or whatever you so choose. Okay, so we're going to go in the outer corner first and pack that on a little bit. And we're going to get some more. Go in the inner corner a little bit. Then we're going to lightly flick that towards the center, like we did with our halo eye. I don't necessarily want to blend it real high in the middle, but they can touch this time. Okay, now that that's on, we're going to take our Luxie tapered blending brush again. Just go back and forth. Circular motions on the inner and outer corner to keep the product there. And swipe it around. Gonna pack on some more of that brown. The middle shadow. I don't know if I said specifically which one. The dark brown. Get it a little high. You can usually like move stuff around with your fingers if you need to. And blend that out again. I have eyelash glue on my face always. My apologies, but it's about to be covered up anyway, so. Just a tiny bit of black on my pinky. Just like that much, like you don't need hardly any. And just kind of tap it on there. On the outside and like barely touch on the inside. You need to use a tiny brush. Pencil brush would be a good thing for this one. And then blend it into the brown. So they look about the same. Right. Finally, we're gonna take this last like taupey shade right here on a Smashbox. This doesn't have a name. It's a fluffy, like all over shadow brush. It's one of my favorite brushes. We're gonna pack that in the center. We're gonna take Central Perk, because I'm obsessed, apparently I can't stop using it. And this tiny little brush, synthetic, and it's flat. That's all you need. We're gonna smudge this right across the lash line. Any kind of like really warm brown or like burgundy is gonna look really good on green eyes. If you have darker brown eyes, purple would be a good color to do this with. It's just gonna make your eyes pop. And if you have blue eyes, like a really chocolatey brown. Since it's a little red on me, just a little too red, I'm gonna go in with a dark brown. I'm gonna use Leather by Kat Von D because it's matte. And I prefer a matte shadow for this. Ugh, keep closing my mirror. Oh my god. Okay. Smudge that brown over that really warm shade. Apply a quick coat of Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Alright. Then obviously I'm wearing lashes. Queen Bee by Koko lashes. My House of Lashes lash glue kind of dried up on me. Slash I used it all. So I saw that the Revlon Precision lash glue is like a good dupe. Oh, why can't you see any product names? It's like $5 at a drugstore, and it still has like the brush tip applicator, but it isn't. It's tacky and it takes longer to get that way. So bear that in mind. I would still highly recommend the House of Lashes glue, but this will do you. Alright, so I just applied glue to the actual lash bands. I take the corners and bend them up. Kind of pull them so the corners bend so that it's definitely like going to mold to the shape of my eyeball. So whenever you place the lash on, I like to use like a little compact mirror and look down whenever I'm not wearing liner, because then I can get as close as possible to the actual lash line. With these, it's pretty easy to like one and done it. Like that went on pretty perfect. Make sure you place the inner and outer corner securely to your eyeball, and then whenever you open, push it up and try and like blend it with your lashes so that you don't have one. A lot of times with false lashes, if you don't push them up afterward, you'll have like one that gives you like a lazy eye, and then it looks stupid. So that's the finished eye look. While this eyeball is drying, we're gonna go ahead with NYX Plum liner. It's nice and sharp. And take it around the bottom of the lips and lay it kind of sideways to get a good line going. And then I'm gonna shade in a little bit on the outside. I'll leave the inside open though. For the top, gonna overline a lot of it. And here I'm pointing the tip out and letting the rest of the crown kind of shade it for me. I'm gonna do the same thing on the corners. Kind of blend it in. The lip color we're going to be using my favorite lip gloss in the world. It's Merlot by Hikari, and it is fantastic. It is the prettiest fall plum burgundy. It's just magical. I'm obsessed with it. And it is a gloss, but it's like so pigmented, like it's unbelievable. Alright guys, and this is the final look. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Like, sub, comment, share, all the things. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's @BeautyandTheBullies, same way it's spelled here with a Z. That's all. I'll see you next time. Bye.